Welcome to Immersive Simp, a new show on New Show Plus. That's fitting. I'm Leo Vader, Jeff Marchiafava. How are you?
Howdy. I'm doing swell.
Howdy, you're fitting right in.
Right, thematic.
Immersive Simp is a show where I play immersive sims, and we're starting it off by playing Weird West, an immersive sim coming out on March 31st. And I've played a few hours of it. We're a few hours deep. I just took out a bounty faster than I expected. You may have noticed our very first immersive sim element. We hit the ground running by killing this guy's gang leader, which scared him out of the hideout, and it started a vendetta. So at some point, he's going to come back and try and get his revenge on me for killing his gang leader.
Nice.
Immersive sims, would you have a good definition for people who don't know what those words mean together?
Well, normally I would say an immersive sim is like an arcane game. And I think this is the first first person, at least like a top-down, this is the first top-down immersive sim I've seen, I guess.
Yeah, I think it would be controversial to maybe say this was an immersive sim to some people. Some people really do think that first-person aspect is really important. I personally don't. The other definitions are more about how it's like really systems-based. Things interact with each other in predictable ways. The example everybody likes to use is having fire and how it interacts with water. Like you pick up a torch and you place it in water and it puts it out, rather than just like pressing X on a torch to turn it off or whatever. That's kind of a distinction. Sure. But there definitely are areas of gray. But this one, I saw some talks about this game, Weird West, at GDC, which we have a bunch of content up about.
Nice. I watched your travel log yesterday.
Oh, did you like it before I say thank you?
I did. It was very good.
Awesome.
I had lots of fun.
Thank you, then. Oh my god! This was my friend who came and intervened right before the stream started. It said, friendly intervention. They hopped in the battle, came to my aid. We saw them taking out the gang leader with me, and they were killed.
And now you've looted him.
That's right, because that is part of...
Which is really the only thing you can do.
I think they would have wanted me to take care of their loot. But that is part of the thing, is that anyone can die in this. That isn't necessary for immersive sims, but I think it makes this a nice, clean immersive sim, the fact that you can kill anybody, kind of, Fallout New Vegas style, one of those.
Yeah. Everybody's part of the system.
Exactly. If you can shoot, you've got to be able to shoot anything. Like, that's something they talked about at the GDC panels. Got to be able to use your verbs on whatever you want. So this is the guy who has the vendetta against me, and he isn't leaving. I kind of wanted to let him leave.
And neither are you, apparently.
Yeah, he's blocking the exit. I could try and non-lethally take him out, which would be choking him out from behind. Seems to be the only way you do that. But
or you could throw that dynamite at him.
Do you think that'd be nice and non-lethal?
Probably.
Yeah. So I think I'm pretty positive on this game overall. My one downside would be certain elements of the combat. Something like this. I'm changing the trajectory of the dynamite by holding R1 back and forth.
Ooh.
I'm tapping a button to do this, which really is odd because I feel like it would be intuitive to use the right thumbstick for distance. But something like that when I'm planning this dynamite throw is not a big deal, but in the heat of combat, it like makes it so you can't really use certain throwables tactically like you'd want to. Vendetta finished.
Oh my god.
I feel a great sense of closure about that. I don't know about you.
Poor Steve Reed.
Poor Steve Reed.
And looted just as though he was your friend. So clearly the vendetta's over. You're friends now, and
yeah.
Now you
in
have
that
all
way,
stuff.
I forgave him. I'm excited to show a little bit more of the combat because there's more to it, and once I get more upgrades, I'm sure I'll like it more. Certain systems-focused things I can't really do yet. Things like, people get wet in the rain, and I could get an upgrade that lets me shoot electricity bullets that would do more damage to them if they're wet.
Nice.
Or I could kick a water barrel on them and shoot it with an electricity bullet. That kind of stuff does seem
So we're
fun.
going for realism as well.
It's kind of a gritty take.
Authentic to the Wild West. Well, it is called Weird West, so electricity bullets aren't that bad.
That's true. It's appropriately weird. Let's see. I've got those quests on the left. Gold, of course, is the golden path. I've got a side quests and bounties. I have unlimited time, I think, to do the main quest, so let's go do some side stuff. Deliver trapper supplies. Where is that? Let me find my other bounty. Wanted Gary Wilson. Oh, he's far. That's my problem, is I wasn't looking far enough. All right, let's go. And of course, you get stalked by pigmen. Again, this is like an homage to the Ennio Morricone Western. I really like the traveling system. We didn't really see me traveling there, but trust me, you do travel, and you don't always get assaulted by pigmen immediately. And there's camping. Those kinds of systems I'm really on board for. You've got a gun dive.
Nice.
That's
Slow
the first
motion.
ability you get. I have a special ability that puts my kicks into overdrive. If I can catch up with this guy before I die of poison. I've got a big kick coming up for him. Yeah, there we go.
Oh.
Super kicks. Okay, on my horse is my antidote, and I'm going to go and get that. Actually, we can see above my icon on the bottom that my poison's about to run out.
So are you controlling both of those people?
No, that's my friend.
Okay.
That's the deputy of the town who volunteered to come with me.
You don't switch between them or anything?
No. No.
That's good.
Wouldn't want to get too attached anyway, because again, he can die.
That is true.
Can and will. Little immersive sim element, you can bury any corpse you want to.
Well, that's nice.
Or
but you didn't do
dig
that
up
for
any
your
grave.
friend.
Well, yeah. That's a fair point. You know, what I should have done is carry the body out. I think it would have been rude to bury him in that grave pit.
Yeah. You probably don't want to be buried in a cave. In the cave you were murdered in.
No, I wouldn't want that. But I do like that you can just play, you know, I'm a gentleman. I bury the bodies of everybody I kill.
Yeah.
And I do a full service. You know, I think that'd be cool.
I suppose I'm sure you can crouch in the game, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
So you could just kneel next to the grave. Moment of silence.
I love that. I love that. Now you're thinking immersively.
That's right. I'm getting it now. Bobby Backwards says, Jeffem, can you give us what your unblinking stare would have looked like? We almost instead of playing an immersive sim with Leo and I, we almost had I think it was just called Jeffem's staring contest or something
right.
like that. Hansen pitched me on it yesterday of what if I just stared in silence for an hour as a show. And I said, fine, sir, you put that down if you want that to be an option.
I can't stop
But
you.
he assured me I could have blinked during it, so I don't have to worry about my eyeballs.
I think it would have been untoward to blink. Quite rude. There's a bit of a delay on that barrel exploding. I wonder if it's because we're in the wetness right
wet?
now. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try and throw.
You did not throw that.
I didn't do it.
You
no.
died. You died instead.
I died instead. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Jake X asks, how much of MinMax is Ben Hansen pitching ideas and the cohorts responding with fine? I'd say that's a good 80% of Monday morning show ideas. Especially for New Show Plus, it's really just, hey man, you guys can choose what you like. So it's that old catch-22 of like, well, I mean, nothing's a bad idea because you guys choose what the bad idea is. So we just have to come up with 4 of them.
Right.
but I think they picked the right one this week.
We'll see.
I also agreed to the
tell.
staring thing just to help Sarah out of like the infinite horse loop that she got herself re-stuck in. So
yeah.
But I'm glad this one instead. And this is looking pretty cool.
I'm enjoying it. And it's something you'll notice that makes me enjoy it more is the fact that I lost that encounter. You know, there's procedural generation and stuff, especially in the traveling. So now I'm getting a different random encounter. I don't have to like keep brute forcing that one. Which is something I like. Maybe that's not for everyone.
Oh, that one dude points out it also has horses. So maybe she should have been on instead.
True. Oh, these bears are too close. Should I hit these bears with the flashbang?
If you can.
If I can. Yes!
Oh, nice.
And then the wildfire cocktail. Oh no! They did not have flashbang technology down back then.
No.
Now we're cooking.
Now you have bears of fire.
They're weak to fire. That's a characteristic
As are
about bears.
most things, I think. Yeah.
If any Planet Earth fans out there will know. The show, not the place. But also the place. Do you like the show or the place better? Of Planet Earth.
Probably the show.
Yeah.
It seems so much more peaceful.
Yeah. If you're going percentage-wise, yeah, chat's saying show.
Yeah, I think it's because they cut out that one species from the show, pretty much, of humans.
That's true. Imagine if they had an episode on humans. That'd be hilarious. Humans like to eat at McDonald's. Stumbled onto some private property. Hand over the goods. Now, what is my package? The trapper's package. Oh, this is the thing that's my side quest to deliver. Should I just give it to him?
Sure.
It's saloon time. Let's go. And now when they think they've gotten away with it. No, they did get away with it.
They did.
They made it right out of range. I've been really throwing away my dynamite.
Can you like pre-cook the dynamite before you throw it?
Doesn't seem like it. Might be a skill you get later or something. I can keep stuff on my horse. I like that. You know I like that.
DJ Tashi asks, is this PC only?
I'm playing on PlayStation 4 right now. I'm playing the PS4 version on a PS5, not to brag. I would love to know what other consoles it's coming to, though.
Yeah, hey. I have that technology.
Hell yeah, thank you. Because I am thinking about switching to PC because starting over, I would be making like so many different decisions and it wouldn't feel like I was just racing through to get caught up to where I was. And
it's PlayStation 4, Xbox Xbox One, and Microsoft Windows.
Nice.
So you're good.
That's cool. I wonder if that would ease some of the complaints about the combat. You know, having mouse and keyboard for dynamite throwing, it's got to work different. You got to just be able to place that mouse wherever you want.
Yeah. And a bunch of people are now saying it's launching day and date with Game Pass as well.
Oh, great.
So there you go.
Gamers love
We'll definitely
Game
check
Pass.
it out then. So now you got to go back to the trapper and be like, ooh.
Ooh, yeah, I wonder if I can
Actually-
talk to that person again. Kind of forget where they were, though. But this is where I would have delivered it, too. Lots of little outposts like this. I think the fact I'm here at night means stuff isn't open. But I can loiter.
Aaron J. Bear asks, is this procedurally generated?
Elements
And-
are. Certainly a lot of the encounters feel like they are out in the open world. But for the most part, it's like a set story missions you're going through. But they were talking about, like, really challenging themselves with some of the core design tenets, like being able to go anywhere from the start, find any location. Like, you can find certain bosses and just kill them right away, and the story, like, bends to accommodate that.
Nice.
Which is so interesting and impressive. So you can definitely play it in your own order. There was an early story quest where I had to get something, get like a relay message decoded at the starting town, but I was out exploring, and when I got the money to do it, I happened by a different town that had a decoding station, and I could do that mission at a different town than I thought I could, which is cool. There we go. My tank supplies never came from Grackle like it ought. Now I got first sitting around souring. All of this territory hunting that merchant down, but looks like the shipment's gone. Help me out and I'll pay you $60 cash. Wait.
Nice. Double dipping.
I am double dipping. What is this quest, though? Killing the person who gave me the stuff that never got here?
Maybe.
Or am I getting the people who stole the supplies? Let's see. We'll have to check my map. Are these tanners friends with that bear? No. They're about to fight it.
Hey there.
Just scared off a little bit.
Just checking out that stump.
Oh yeah, get in there. I'm actually going to wait this out so I can skin this bear. I have tanning supplies. I forgot to do this with the last bears, but I can, like, skin them and get extra supplies.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Let me just skin that massive bear you just killed right outside your settlement.
Yeah, do you mind? Okay, let's follow through on this tanning supplies thing. Since it's close. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to sell my hides or if I use them for upgrades. I forget, so I feel like the tanning place would be a good place to sell them if that's what I wanted to do. But I'm not sure yet. So this first one is just the Bounty Hunter Journey, it's called. There's like 5 journeys? And you can see they're all shaped more interestingly. There's a lot of supernatural stuff we haven't seen yet. I know there's like a witch journey where you can summon tornadoes, weird stuff like that. And certain upgrades like these perks persist across the journeys.
Nice.
We're going to get in a little stealth situation here. You can see we've got foliage, everyone's favorite mechanic.
Nice.
Foliage. Might be able to sneak up and get a grab on this ghoulie here. I can do it real quick. Oh my god.
Oh, and now you're on fire.
This girl's on fire. Okay, let's get behind cover. How do I... There we go.
Is this going well, Leo?
I would say no. I think my better bet would have been an explosives of some kind.
Did your friend just pour water on you or something?
To put me out?
Yeah, I don't know. You had a little icon that looked like some dripping. Oh, it's still on you. It looks like you're still wet.
Yeah. I wonder if something exploded near me. Let's hit this guy machete style with my new machete ability. Machete charge. I'm definitely not fully ready to say the combat's bad or anything. Like, there's enough moves here that I think people could make it look really cool. If they knew exactly what they were doing in a way that I often don't. There is a cooking system. You can cook back some of this health.
Nice.
When you make camp, you can hunt, get meat to be cooked.
They've thought of everything.
It's the full Old West experience. Like every good immersive sim, you fill up your inventory immediately
Perfect.
if you try and take everything. But I don't know. Do you pick up everything in these games?
I do in something like Skyrim. I think I'd be a little more conscientious of it in an immersive sim.
Oh, whoops. Burying this corpse. Yeah, I endeavor to be. I feel like it's not very immersive of me to just pick up every single skull and bone I see, even though they're worth $5. You know?
It's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That's the thing. That's the war in the gamer's mind, you know? Between maximizing their gains and playing in the most fun, immersive way. The gamer's gambit. I got the supplies bag.
There you go. Could you have followed the other guy who robbed you to the bar?
I wonder. I wouldn't be surprised. There's like a surprising amount of depth to that. In the GDC talks, they mentioned killing the sheriff of a town and everybody being mad at you and being able to distinguish between you killing him and him just dying of some random thing that happened that couldn't be attributed to you. And the deputy eventually takes over as sheriff. Wow. And my reputation went up.
There you go.
Because nobody knows. It does have that kind of good reputation system I like, where if you steal something but nobody sees you, it doesn't affect your reputation.
Yeah.
That's your little secret, pal. Time to do another bounty.
Joshua Caleb asks, so you shot the sheriff, but you did not kill the deputy?
In this example, yes. Oh, Jolly Good now wants to know about the Will Smith slap. I cannot believe how many tweets there have been about that. I've certainly more than the war in Ukraine, percentage-wise.
Yeah.
When that popped off, nowhere near the tweets that the slap got.
Yeah,
it was like 2 straight days of nothing but that on the timeline.
I didn't hear about it until like yesterday afternoon, and then I looked up a video and they were like, it's the slap around the world that everyone's heard about. I was like, I didn't hear about it. And I quickly lost interest.
I certainly would not have thought about the Oscars at all if not for that slap. So they gotta be loving
absolutely. That. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Sudden person, who's the rest of his name I won't say, said, if I lived in the Old West and was surrounded by skulls I could sell for $5, I would absolutely be collecting them and selling them until I have made my fortune. That is true. It seems like the economy is a little more modern than it would have been back then. She paid you $60 for that, for those tanning supplies, which I think in the real Old West, like, could have bought you a town.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Eagle-eyed viewers may notice that a guy turned into a werewolf as I was fighting him. That's something that happens. That is something that happens. Another interesting element is that when you clear a town out, like, of the gang that's occupying it, it'll eventually get filled by civilians and start to operate as a regular town. Oh my gosh. Yeah, he got me on that one. That's fine. I was ready to restart anyway. I like that I was able to keep the situation contained by using my machete.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people I didn't want to know. where I was.
Asks, can you become a werewolf?
I am guessing one of the later journeys as
Yeah,
you play
some
as
of those
different
outlines
characters.
looked pretty hairy.
Pretty werewolfy. What do you think? This one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking good. Adrian Crate says, I don't think I've ever played an immersive sim before. What's your elevator pitch? What's your Leo Vader elevator?
Vader in the Vader?
Leo Vader? Yeah.
Vader in the apostrophe Vader?
Why do you like
Our
these
next
games
new
so
show
much, Leo?
plus option? I really like how focused they are on what is most compelling about games to me, which is trying something and it working and feeling like a badass and wanting to tell everybody about it. You know?
Yeah, like you came up with a weird idea and then it actually worked.
Right. I thought I should be able to do this thing and the game let me. And now it just story generators, you know, I think there's a lot of crossover between immersive sims and story generators. Is he gonna see me through the window? My gosh. Oh no! Alright, let's see how this goes. Bounty's yelling at me.
Oh boy.
Like that element.
Oh boy, Leo.
They're really attacking my friend out there, I think. Watch out, I got a barrel.
Get out there.
No, don't you hit a bag at me.
Oh boy.
I poisoned myself. You want a barrel? I poisoned myself again. Run in the poison. No, I'm ready to restart that. I have no.
That did not go well.
No, it didn't. I think the new Hitmans are, to me, a platonic ideal of an immersive sim in a lot of ways. A lot of experimenting, figuring out what the tools you have do.
Yeah.
What do you think the play is here? I could flashbang the meeting in there. I could try and carry a barrel and throw it through the window. Why did you come over here this time, pal?
I like that they were totally okay with your friend being there, just hanging out in the middle, but once she saw you were hiding under that wheelbarrow.
Well, I'm looking.
Hey, what the heck?
Far sneakier. And now I shot my friend.
Oh,
yeah, games agreed that you don't want to be spotted because your friend was out in the middle of nowhere when you can't control him.
Fair enough.
I don't like this.
Friend's doing a good job drawing all of their attention.
He really is. And you know what? He volunteered to come with me.
Hey.
So it's not like I even paid him. There's the bounty. Okay, now people are fleeing. Let's hope everybody flees. Now that I've killed the lawman. What do we got here? That didn't go where it said it would.
That's always frustrating.
Still feels like my fault for even getting in this situation, though. Of course, I remember you, Dean Stillwater. He was in a little prison cell in the bottom of a bounty area. Dean Stillwater, God bless him.
I like this slow motion jump only to land right at their feet and just kind of roll right up next to them.
Right. Oh, this is looking hairy for me. I've got more. Oh!
Whoa!
Werewolf.
What was that?
Werewolf mode. I had more bandages in my horse saddlebags. I was trying to make it back to that.
So do you have to use silver bullets for Werewolves?
Oh, I bet that's a thing. Sure, missed opportunity if it's not. Okay, let's go this way. I have an unspent nymph relic, but I'm waiting till I get another one because there's something I want that's 2 nymph relics tall, so to speak. I'll carry this bottle to distract
the old empty
an
bottle.
opponent. Yeah, go investigate that. Oh. Drop and roll are the same button.
And that person's just sitting right there.
I'm really terrified.
Will that outlaw wake up?
No.
Okay.
And honestly, oddly, they can't even be woken up if someone finds them, which was surprising. Maybe that's just my hitman mindset. If this MFer goes back in the pub, now that I got this cluster dynamite off this body, I will eviscerate him. I could eviscerate him right now, actually, but I want to wait till the timing's right. You know, I want to take out him and his cronies quick as I can.
What do those little raindrops mean?
Did you just see more? Is it because I'm near this water barrel?
Oh, maybe.
Also, different than something like Hitman, which is more patrol-based, learning people's routes. The AI is pretty randomized here, pretty procedural. You can see the boss has been going different places each time, and random people have been coming up to sit in that chair. There's no like, oh, I missed him at that point. I'll just wait here till he comes back. There's no guarantee he'll do that.
That's good.
Yeah, it's interesting. Is there another way up on this roof? There is jumping and climbing, which I haven't been doing very much. Ooh, I might be able to exfiltrate him here. His friends are right behind him, but if I'm fast... Time to go.
Don't mind me, don't mind me.
That guy wants to kill the varmint. Time to go. I can't just leave when it's hot, I guess. Oh, I haven't handcuffed him? There we go. Okay, can't travel enemies nearby. That's fair. Let's fight everybody! Cluster dynamite, let's go. Where did I threw that only on my friend. Wow.
That's rough. You're almost there. It was a solid plan.
It was a solid plan. I just have to really think on my feet. And you know what? I knew that one was risky. I'm not going to pretend I should have gotten away with that.
Dick Grayson asks, have either of you played the tabletop RPG Deadlands? This seems very similar to that. I have not.
I haven't even heard of it.
A genre mixing alternate history role-playing game that combines Western and horror elements. There you go.
That sure does seem similar. You know, Weird West is like the name of a genre also.
Yeah. I didn't know that until a while ago. But
true of most things.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, if steampunk can be a genre, then what the heck?
Well, bets are off. Oops.
Just put that right? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, just gotta get back inside quick.
That one dude says, like Will Smith's Wild Wild West, if you think about it. See, it all comes full circle.
It's all connected. Everybody's pretty confused about what happened, but they'll get over it.
Yeah. I mean, he was always choosing to sit next to a giant barrel of dynamite. So, you know.
Right.
I'm sure everyone was like, God, it was going to happen sooner or later.
So what happened there is I was running instead of crouching, and he heard it and came to investigate, but I had moved. And now I got my precious cluster dynamite back. Let's go. You definitely have to keep an eye on the mini-map in this game.
Yeah.
Seeing everybody's field of view in there, it's just too valuable of information. Okay, we're going to wait for him to go in the pub, and I'm going to chuck some dynamite through the window, and we're going to have a great time. And I keep calling it a pub. Is pub and saloon interchangeable? Or no?
If you ask me, sure.
Okay. And I am asking
not?
you. Gosh, so many guys. My first big frustration in this game was when I got to my first outpost that just had so many guys. Because you can't really find an immersive sim solution, or it's really hard to. You really just end up doing the combat, which again is not my favorite part. But again, as I get more abilities.
Oh.
Spotted the body through the window. Yeah, either you get in a big firefight or you end up doing this, choking out people one at a time, which also isn't amazing gameplay.
Joe Carpet says, saloon is to partner as pub is to bloke.
Ah, interesting.
Bear Antler says Streets of Rogue can devolve into that kind of frantic combat.
That's true. But I think there are a lot of items you can get in that game too, where if you get caught in a combat situation, you can throw something out. I never stop playing that game. Whenever I travel, it's my go-to Switch game. Streets of Rogue. Just love it.
Oh, look at all those people. Just asking to be dynamited.
They are begging for it.
Which really, again, seems like you should be able to cook dynamite until, you know.
Yes. All these windows have bars on them.
Yeah.
Which I keep not noticing. Yeah, see these bodies. Oh, that body. That works. Look at that sunrise.
Joe Carpet asks, Leo, what mobile games were you playing during GDC?
Idol Slayer, I talked about on the podcast. I saw on the back of some dude's hoodie because he's probably the developer. Idol Slayer. I've been hooked on that game.
Nice.
Silly little idol jumper. Slightly more active than most idol games, which seems to do a lot for me. A little bit of a farm RPG, a super simple farming game. That's not even a game. It's more like a mobile app. You know, you're just going through menus and imagining that you have a farm that you're maintaining, which is very stimulating. There's always just one person stopping me from crossing over here.
Yeah. Well.
Also, definitely hard to read when they're going to turn around. You can definitely get unlucky with that. There's upgrades to your jump height, and it kind of makes me want to like min-max jump height. I wonder if I got maximum jump height, could I jump up here and then all the way up there?
Boy, they don't stay in one place long.
No, they don't. I can read the news. Oh, yeah. A witch said to appear and disappear above Grackle Saloon only if you're drunk. And I don't think I've been drinking in the right places yet, but I've been trying to go on the roof and just drinking alcohol and getting drunk to see her. Okay, on the roof. I'll meet you there. And they saw us. After all that, they saw me through the floor. I guess you can see the bars in those stairs. Guess that's fair.
Oh man, they are all... Every time they all cluster up, it's... I just want to blow them all up.
Right, but I went for the boss and I did nothing to him.
Yeah, he just sat on a cluster dynamite? That's like a worm's weapon. Are they all in the house now?
Yeah, certainly the boss is beneath me. This is a pretty safe spot for me. Everybody's bleeding down there. What happened?
Nice.
Whatever happened, great. Yeah, not sure if I can shoot that one. Let's try this.
Oh, look at that.
Set him on fire.
Nice.
That's pretty cool. And my friend survived barely? I think we did it.
Perfect.
Bandage him up.
No. Still another guy over there?
Where?
Just hanging out.
Wow, that guy's gonna wake up and all his friends are dead. Wonder if he'll have a vendetta against me. I hope so. Oh, here's some targeted lightning damage. First time seeing that. Area of effect increases during rain or storms. Yeah, sometimes you'll show up to a place and it'll be raining. Or storming.
Agfas asks, Leo, what are the benefits of this game over Streets of...
Interesting. Certainly more of a story. Better, you know, writing, persistent characters, things like that. Streets of Rogue is really like just the emergent moments. Which I like.
And people are asking if this is twin stick shooting controls?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm pointing
with a weird
around, like looking to the right. If I hold to the left, it'll spin me around like that slowly. And you can see I'm kind of changing the distance too with the direction I'm pushing it. But if you're aiming at somebody,
it'll hit them.
It'll hit them. You don't need to have the distance.
The bullet doesn't just stop halfway there.
Yeah, exactly. Let's go claim this bounty that we've so earned.
Bear Antlers shared a story of his definition of immersive sim, which, to his mind, always returns to enchanting a hat to do -1 damage per second and then pickpocketing it into an NPC's inventory in Oblivion and then watching them wake up and put the hat on and then slowly die. Which is pretty good.
That's amazing. I love that so much.
Oh my goodness, what is going on here?
Some kind of witch experience. And it wasn't you're being attacked one, you know? It wasn't necessarily hostile. Might be able to talk to these witches. What's going on? not of the temple. Speak quickly. What's this ritual you guys are doing?
Oh, well, in that case, I'll tell you all about it.
The authority has willed the temple to guide the West to a brighter, more peaceful future. Interesting. Interesting to learn about these factions. Will they get pissed if I say, blow out this torch? Blow out all their torches. Sorry, I meant to blow out this torch.
Looting the sack. Oh.
Yeah, I thought they might not like that. They're immune to lightning damage. Okay, kill me. Kill me. I don't want to have spent that on, on nothing. There is a quick save, even on console, which is good for wanting to mess around.
Nice.
Perhaps something I should have done just then. All your upgrade currencies are looted. You don't just earn them from killing people. There's no XP or anything. Which makes me think I should have explored that place more, because there probably was some chest in the back or something that had some upgrade materials. But that's fine, because I can go back whenever.
You can craft or upgrade vests with your animal skins.
Yeah, I ought to do that. Changlini says, oh look, consequences. Isn't that the best?
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely at that phase where I'm just kind of pushing and pulling at this game and seeing what I can get away with, what the rules really are.
Don't interrupt witches.
Yeah. And you know what they consider interrupting.
Yeah. I mean, you should have been able to explain, hey, look, I do it to my friends, you know.
Yeah, right. This is where I come from. This is a sign of respect.
This is how you show friendship.
I should get all my junk off my horse. This guy wants to get hired. I think the people you hire to come with you are procedurally generated. The bounty hunters who can and will die.
Bear Antlers asks, can you pause time?
No. I do get, it does kind of look like it would be more
yeah,
strategy-y in that way. I would love if when you went to throw an item, it paused time. Like, that would make it perfect.
Yeah.
Buying horses is pretty expensive. When I started the story, I was in a hurry to find my husband, and I ended up stealing a horse, and I kind of had to work my way back up reputation-wise after doing that. I stole it from just a random encounter where it was just meeting some traders on the road. Because obviously you travel a lot faster.
That is true.
Wait, no, this is me burning bars down into nuggets. I don't think I want that. You a morning person? My friend asks. Because it's morning. Make money off my ore. Oh, I do want to buy a safe deposit box. Which is a bank thing that's accessible from anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Any town. Really like all these little towns. They're all pretty distinct, and they're all worth visiting. They all have a lot of, you know, business you can take care of. Buying and selling.
Yeah, that's cool. Now, are those two related to each other?
I was just wondering that. The one on the left says face seems awfully familiar, but the face is seeming familiar on both of them.
Well, that's why, yeah.
Equally. But near as I can tell, there's no reason not to just take every bounty they offer you. Although you do have only a limited time to do it. Sorry I turned off your lamp. Got my first bounty. You can zoom in a little tiny bit, but I wish you could zoom in a little more. Like some people in the chat, I'm not super into the perspective, but it's certainly a concession I'll make for like making a Wild West immersive sim on a reasonable budget, you know?
Yeah.
Certainly better than this game not existing at all. I kind of want to have a bow. I've been waiting to find one, but maybe I need to make my own way in this world. You know, there's also an upgrade for my rifle where I can make my next shot silent, which seems really fun and would make it so I wasn't just choking people out time after time, you know? That seems like a fun upgrade. So I don't really know how to upgrade my armor and stuff, but I won't figure that out live on stream. So what's new with you, man?
Not much. I was out all last week on a kind of staycation up north. My wife and I and the baby all went up to visit her parents, stay with them, which is always nice because they're super excited to take care of our baby. Joe Carpet asked if I have finished Elden Ring. No, I have not been able to play it all week because of that. I'm playing some other games for the podcast this week. We will talk about on the podcast.
I committed a major crime, apparently.
Did you interrupt more witches?
I would never. I learned my lesson on that one.
E&T Clark asked for hints about what games I'm playing. If you look at a release schedule, you'll probably be able to figure it out. It's nothing too secretive or out there. Some mainstream games we shall say.
That's cool.
But it's not Kirby, no. That's E&T Clark immediately followed that up with the one game that I'm not. You know, Breath of the Wild 2. Another guess. Half-Life 4. Breath of the Wife.
Breath of the Wife. That's cool.
Which my wife did just finish playing Breath of the Wild, so for me it has been Breath of the Wife.
That's really beautiful. I'm doing the next part of the story mission now, where I have to secure the deed to this place for this evil mayor who's going to tell me where my husband is, who's been kidnapped by this evil gang.
So is that kind of the overarching story for this character, is you're trying to find your husband?
Yes. Yes, you were having a peaceful life on your farm, retired from your bounty hunter days, but they done dragged you back out.
Always happens.
Oh,
I
so
wonder if it actually would happen in the Old West. Like if you did, retire from a gang or whatever, bounty hunting, and then just went off and lived, like, it's a big place. Who's gonna go around looking for you, figure out which farm is yours?
Yeah, I don't know where you would even begin with that. Now, what do you think? Should I take the deed by force, or should I go get dirt on the mayor? I kind of feel like I'm being pushed towards a life of crime after that major crime that I think my partner did, and I got in trouble for in town.
Well, friends you keep.
I think I'm just going to lean into being a bad guy. It's my turn to shoot somebody.
Is it a whole family you're about to?
It is a whole family, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take my leave. Y'all don't have to worry about me.
Basement full of them. Sounds like might pay to dig deeper.
That brief threat of violence, I wouldn't think about that. Do you mind if I maybe take this barrel though, and maybe?
Oh my. Well.
Well. That's a vendetta resolved. Wow, that was clean. If I do say so myself.
Says you were spotted. But
Maybe just by that guy.
yeah, he doesn't seem to care anymore, so.
Sorry to this farmhand. Oh, May, that's clearly a member of the family. That's not a farmhand.
Oh boy.
Ugh. You can't argue with the results, though. Now, where would
E&T
they
Clark?
keep the deed?
I thought you were supposed to go look for the deed?
The
oh,
deed
no,
is
no.
here.
Yeah, you were supposed to look for the dirt, not the deed.
Right.
E&T Clark asks if you've recovered from GDC.
I am feeling mostly better. I got a little sick at the end of it, and I got 2 negative at-home COVID tests, and I'm waiting for a real one, the results of a real one. That guy was almost still chill with me. He almost didn't hear about all this commotion with his whole family and whatnot. Wow, he's good. Kill this horse. The diving is pretty fun. Can't complain about the diving.
And that looks like the whole family, Leo, so...
I got him.
Even the horse.
Even the horse.
How come that guy's icon is still up over there in the...
I assume that's a bug. We've had our fair share today. I don't think I'm connected to the internet right now, so maybe there's a day 1 patch we don't have or something. But certainly the other end of the sword with immersive sims.
Yeah. Toad Shogun asks if there's an option to play this turn-based. It seems like a lot
No.
of people both expect and would like that from the game. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, when I
Also
first heard
good.
about it, it certainly reminded me of your favorite game, Desperados 3.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I looked up the developer just to make sure, but obviously not.
That might be more what people are looking for. You'll notice, though, I got a upgrade point for doing this, like for breaking into the barn. Of course, you could just like pick the lock on the barn and not have to kill the whole family.
Yeah, that would... You play your way, Leo.
Play your way. But I wouldn't have gotten this boss weapon. And you know what? I never play games as the bad guy. I never go evil mode, so I think I've earned it.
Yeah. Well, you sure went for it for your first time.
I leaned right into it.
Vive War, and it's his first time chat, says Hard West 2 was announced for 2022 if someone wants a turn-based weird cowboy adventure.
Hard West.
I think I may have the first Hard West on my Switch. I think I... yes. I think I may have bought it during a sale, but I still haven't gotten to it. This also makes me want to go back and check it out.
What is that game like?
you say something, Leo?
What is that game like? I'm not sure if I've really.
Oh, yeah.
Very familiar
I
with
think I think it's similar to Desperados in that kind of turn-based. At least that's what I hope I bought. Turn-based, kind of isometric like this. Strategy, tactics,
Right.
kind of stuff. I don't know if it has weird werewolves though. But if it's weird, Vivoire is saying it's weird cowboy adventure. So.
In the West?
Yep.
I will say for
the hard
me,
West.
the fact that it's not turn-based made me immediately more interested in this, just because I feel like turn-based is more common for this type of game.
Yeah.
Interesting to see what else people can do with it.
Although Desperados is real time, but you
Right.
can pause it, so
Right.
you may want to check that one out if you haven't.
I did play a bit of that. It was pretty cool.
This does seem more like you got a lot more immersive options, though.
Yeah, and like that wasn't open world, was it? It was kind of more story based.
Yeah, it was level based.
Right. Wow. So I can do some good deeds to get out of this bounty. Or I'll just be in my life of crime, and I'll be hunted by bounty hunters when I'm camping and stuff.
Rowdy Rough Boy says, "I think I made a deal with the devil in Hard West, but he can't remember." Feels like something you wouldn't forget, but
Oh, a love letter. Oh. Gotta deliver the love letter. Now he sprints to the meeting place. Love that. I do wonder if people kind of exist on the road, if you can cross paths. If they have an actual location. The farmer accused you of being crooked. Is that true? Yeah, good point. And he's dead anyway. They're all dead. Also, I do like playing this zoomed in as close as possible, but it always automatically takes you out to farther away. And so I forget. Okay, let's just get like one climactic fight in here real quick. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Just one big final brawl. What's another immersive sim you think we should put on the show next week if it wins?
That's a good question. My mind goes to the arcane games, but I feel like not an arcane game. I would like to see more immersive sims that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's a good
But
angle to go with that.
Makes it hard to suggest them to you since I don't know about.
No, I appreciate that though. Yeah.
Takeshi Kitano says Zomboid, which I do remember following many, many years back.
I would love to
And it
play
would
more
be
of that.
interesting. I feel like they have still continued developing it this entire time.
Yeah, that game is at a remarkable level of depth and density at this point. Thank you, 000s, for saying there's an option to disable auto zoom out. I don't know how you people know this when the game isn't even out yet, but chat always comes through with those little things. A Wild West duel. There we go. Creative problem solving. Even key story characters can be killed.
Down's got a mean feel to it. Keg of gun.
Is that creative though?
Best keep that trigger finger loose.
Killing a key character.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
That's one thing that would always make me laugh when I'd read about an immersive sim, you know, like in like preview coverage and stuff, and it's like, oh, there are so many options. You can go in stealthy, or you can go in guns blazing. And it's like as soon as you list those two options, I'm really wondering what's an immersive sim about this. Those are like
definitely.
those are your two options in every single game.
Definitely true. Yeah, I'm always impressed when there are more options besides those. A little note on the napkin?
John Skovic says Leo should play Dark Messiah of Might and Magic. Surely it will work on his computer with no issues this time.
Yeah, I was wondering if you were aware of that. That time I tried to stream that and got those classic Leo streaming nonsense issues. Maybe I'll just play it on my own damn time, though. If that's my only option. This is much less conspicuous. Us both sprinting to the graveyard together.
Mm-hmm. Just really in a hurry to pay your respects to your old friend.
Oh, they took his lady, too. They're in the bank. Oh my god, they're here? Give this guy a sleeping draught. Give drugged wine to the Stillwater guard. I can't believe I might be about to find my husband right now. What's going on up there? There's a damn dead guy.
How do you get up there?
How do I get up there? Might be able to do a little parkour action. There we go.
Oh, wow.
And then stack these. Oh, by the way, the actual definition of immersive sim is if you can stack boxes and then jump up on something.
Nice.
Nice service rifle. Oh, I want that. I want that.
Switching potatoes for a service rifle. That's my definition of immersive sim.
It's a classic trade. Drop my spoons in my forks. There's gonna be more important stuff. New amulets? You've got amulets. Sorry I didn't show off the amulets before. They're both about when my health is low, I guess. Okay, let's give it a quick save. I heard you like drugged wine. Go to sleep.
Perfect.
Yeah, I don't know what happened either. Yeah, we're all confused. I wouldn't take over his guard spot though. I don't want them to see me taking the key off his body.
Yeah. Is it the kind of game where you can look at the inventory and that's okay, but once you try and take something?
Yes, it is. I don't think I got spotted by somebody inside the building. A lot of weird stuff like that today.
Well, you can try out your new guns.
Yes. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but my partner has been gone since he did that major crime in town. I don't know if he got arrested or what. Well, you know what? I'm gonna load the quick save because this is not interesting. You can see I'm at 44 hours of playtime because it counts when you're in rest mode.
Nice.
There is a stealth button. I wonder if stealthing while picking something up makes you less noticeable when you take it. I like my dynamite. I'm gonna do more damage with dynamite. I'm gonna move faster while aiming. Speed run this. Take that real quick. Get right inside. Okay, now we're cooking.
Nice.
Now it's time to quick save again.
Was there a loiter option in the menus?
Yeah, that's how you pass time.
Nice.
If you need it to be day or night or whatever. Oh, is that the dude's wife talking? Bust me out of here. That's Essex Mask? Never mind. Thought my freaking husband was gonna be here. Recognizes me. Expert on immortality. I'm curious about that. But what about my husband Alonzo? They're gonna eat him. I like that I don't have to let them out. That I can just leave with this information now. And as a bad person, as the bad person I now am, I'm kind of inclined to do it.
Yeah.
Got the information you need.
I do want
Shouldn't have given away the milk for free.
Yeah, exactly.
He identified you as the milkmaid, so.
True.
Nice.
Thank you. Wow. I wish I could save that guy's friend. Oh, shit. I didn't realize there's another guy. Wish I could save the guy's wife, but it's a kind of a package deal over there. Mid-air reload. Pretty cool. Let me look at this gun I'm using. It's got a weird effect on it. Felt like it was making explosions or something. Alright, I'm gonna blend in.
It's working.
Is that the guy? Like, give me the info? Is this really working?
Wait a minute. Well, clearly there's just a person sitting in here.
I wonder if they heard something. I can't. I don't think that's intentional. This shotgun has 5 rounds, by the way.
Nice.
That's pretty good for a shotgun. Orders from the boss. So I think that is an alternate way for me to find out the info. Ooh, we nimping.
There you go.
Wow, immersive nymph. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
What if that was the name of the show?
What is NIMP supposed to stand for?
Nymph is like a creature in this world. This is what their heads look like.
Oh my god. $200. Nice. How much for just the skull, though?
Only like 5. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm the person in the chair from upstairs. You got a problem with me all of a sudden?
Bear Antlers asks, what's the weirdest thing you've seen so far?
The weirdest thing? Getting attacked by the pigmen was pretty weird. There's lots of weird monsters that you encounter like that I have not had a good like explanation for yet, you know? Just getting a taste of them. And that's part of what's most intriguing to me at this point. Is getting deeper into the weirder aspects. Getting some fighting with like mystical powers seems more interesting to me, which will be coming later. How do you think I get into the bank vault? Feels foolish to have the key to the bank vault and to not go. There's only a world map. No environment map. Rooftop vault, probably.
Is this the bank?
I thought so. My bank entrance key is what got me in here. I kind of want to snipe that guy. I'm making my next shot silenced.
Frank Lopez. Oh! Nice. You were seen right before the crime happened. Or you
So
were seen
people will-
entering there, it said. So
people
they're going
trace
to
it
pin it
back
on
to
you
me.
no matter what.
Again, lessons learned for my real playthrough I'll be doing on PC. Okay. Now y'all aren't immune to lightning, are you?
Nope.
No, not one bit. Ooh, was that his own dynamite? Benjamin Brown, what's up?
Saloon host.
Everybody in this damn town has got a key to the entrance to the bank.
Vivoire asked if that was just where the quest NPC was.
And not the
Are they
bank?
calling that a vault even though it's clearly a cell?
Oh. Oh, that's a good theory. Let's give that a try. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I got a brand. Got branded at the start of the game by the people who kidnapped my husband.
That's Wanderer magic.
It's runecraft.
Intriguing.
Now, did I kill your husband?
That ain't right, Jane.
Oh, she doesn't like me stealing?
Apparently not.
What if I am kind of trading for this deck of cards that I left here? Excuse me. Yay song. They kind of, a lot of them have names. Killed a couple named
How do
characters.
you feel about that, Leo?
Definitely bad. Definitely guilt-ridden in this moment.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that peaked when you murdered that whole family, but...
Yeah, I feel like you're
You
kind
know.
of just always on my ass about killing that family.
Mhm.
I feel like I can't really get away from that with you.
Starkiller asks how many giant mechanical spiders in the West.
Not enough. However
That
many...
movie made an impact. People remember it.
They sure do. Well, I think that's our first episode of Immersive Simp.
I think so. You did it. You
did
didn't
it.
find your husband yet, but, you know, it's a process.
But I killed someone else's husband.
Yeah. You got a lot of explaining to do once you meet back up with him.
Yeah. I'll keep the Discord posted, the MinMax Discord posted, if I receive consequences for anything I did on the stream, which would only be fair. But yeah, let us know if there's another immersive sim you want as the focal one for next week, if it gets voted for an episode 2. I like Jeffem's idea of like immersive sims that are underrepresented, you know? When people talk about immersive sims, they tend to talk about the same ones. Talk about Deus Ex, talk about Dishonored, you know? Let's get those under the radar ones, those hidden gems. Thanks for joining me, Hidden Jeffem. A little hidden gem
You're
yourself.
welcome.
Bye. Bye, everybody. Weird West
See
is
ya.
out on March 31st if you want it. Bye.
Every week, we let Patreon supporters choose which new show we create with New Show Plus. Should we create another episode of the show you just watched? Check out the biggest new game release? Get into Sea of Thieves? Create an exercise show? It is your call. So thanks to everybody who subscribes on YouTube or supports us over on Patreon. MinMax exists because of you. As always, if you enjoy MinMax content, any help telling a friend is appreciated.